Hello guys, welcome to the Medical Brain YouTube channel. I am here with the concept that is cell major components. It is the continued second part of your cell introduction, structure and function. Okay, let's see in this chapter we are going to discuss about the three main major organelles of the cell, that is your plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, let's see here. The eukaryotic cell made of three major components like a plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, the eukaryotic cell also contains cell organelles like, see here, after consisting of three major, we are giving the subdivisional contents like mitochondria, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, that is ER, and Golgi complex or Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, centriosomes and peroxisomes. Okay, so this is the list of the cell organelles like plasma membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, mitochondria, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, centriosomes, peroxisomes. Okay, let's see here. From the your first organelle or a component of the cell, component or a composition of the cell is cell membrane. The cell membrane is a thin semi-permeable. Okay, it is the thin and semi-permeable membrane that surrounds the cytoplasm of the cell. Okay, in the cell structure we are going to already discussed about it, no? In that we consisting a cell membrane. Okay, cell membrane which is a semi-permeable. Semi means partial, half. Partial or half. It is semi-permeable. 50-50, we can say that. 50% only it giving the permission. Permeable, permission. That surrounds the cytoplasm. Now cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance which is present within the cell. Now it is the surrounding, right? Surrounding part of the cell. The cell membrane also called as cytoplasm membrane. Why? Why? Because now only I discussed about it. No, now only I said that it is the outer part of the cytoplasm. That's why it is also called as cytoplasm membrane, which surrounds the cytoplasm. The cell membrane thickness is 7.5 to 10 nm. Its thickness is about 7.5 to 10 nm, nanometer, right? Yes guys, it is mainly made up of the macronutrients. Now macronutrient is a composition. These are the micronutrients. Nutrients are likely lipids, fats, vitamins, roughage, water, etc. Like that, which are the composition of the cell. Here, lipids 40%. Protein 50%, carbohydrates 10%. Now include them all, connect them all, it makes 100%. Yes, now here 40% of the lipid, 50% of the protein and 10% of the carbohydrate together makes a macronutrient or a composition of the cell membrane. And what is its thickness? 7.5 to 10 nm or a nanometer. The cell membrane structure explained by, okay, see here, who explained the structure of the cell membrane? Structure of the cell membrane is explained by S.J. Singer and G. Nicholson. Singer, Jonathan Singer and Garth Nicholson, named two scientists, are explained the structure of the cell membrane or a plasma membrane. Yes, now important gist of this concept is functions of the cell membrane, right, or a plasma membrane. The cell membrane provides the mechanically and structural support to the cell. It provides the mechanical and structural support. It gives the structure and mechanical support to the cell. Next, the cell membrane protection of the cell from the external environment. Definitely, from the external environment, it means in the body the environment of the cell is very separate from the body's environment. That's why the word is used here, that is external environment. The cell membrane is semi-permeable that passes the molecules through the membrane. Yes. Now, cell membrane is the semi-permeable that allows or passes the molecules through the membrane. Now, semi-permeable, if a body is any needy composition comes, it permeable and semi-permeable. It is not means it is unpermeable. Right? Now, it passes the molecules, no? It passes the molecules. So, the concept is given osmosis. The movement of water molecules, higher concentration to the region of the lower concentration through the plasma membrane. Now, osmosis type, it is a type of one concept which includes your plasma membrane. Why? Because it is semi-permeable. Osmosis occurs here. After that, diffusion. Yes, the movement of any substance from an area of a higher concentration to an area of lower concentration. These both concepts includes your plasma membrane due to its permeability, semi-permeability. Right? So, in the next, the next component of the cell, that is your nucleus. Okay, the nucleus is the largest organelle of the cell. Now, nucleus is the largest part of the cell, organelle of the cell. Right? Now, it is part or organelle. Both are the same. And why it is largest? See here, the nucleus present in the center of the cell. It controls all cell activities. Right? Its major function. Now, cell is it located at the central of the cell. It located at the center of the cell and it controls all activities of the cell. Now, master of the cell, we can say that. The nucleus discovered by Robert Brown in the 1831. Yes. Aryan names are very important for remembering the concept. You can made it a mnemonic. It's very, very good. Self-study and self-mnemonics are very good for the remembering any type of the concept. Right now? Yes. The nucleus is a double membrane bound body. Now, what is nucleus? It made with the double membrane. It consisting also a membrane which is made with two double membrane body. It controls all the cellular metabolism. You know that metabolism, one of the very interesting concept. It consists anabolism plus catabolism. Yes. After that is equal to metabolism. Right? You can see that in the different video. What is mean by the anabolism and catabolism? Now it's enough. The metabolism and encloses the genetic information of a cell. Yes. The very, very, very important notable point is here, genetic information, which carries the hereditary. Yes. Genetic information is preserved within the nucleus of the cell. Now, nucleus is the one of the organelle of the cell. Right now? Yes. Yes. Yeah. We can study the structure of the nucleus because it is one of the important part or an organelle of the cell. That's why we can study that their structure here. The nucleus are generally round or spherical in the shape. Okay. Here the lines are giving a shape of the nucleus, that is they are round or spherical in the shape. Right now, the nucleus is various cell type of a different form, each in their size and shape. The size varies from 500 macrometer in the diameter. Okay, the size varies. It varies from 500 meters in the diameter. Let's see the next slide. Okay. Yes. We can observe it is the structure of the nucleus. Here we can discuss the structure of the nucleus one by one. See here. This is the nuclear pore. Right? Yes. This part is called as nuclear pore. Yes. Next one is your chromatin. a complex thread-like structure. You can observe inside, in the inside area of the nucleus, that is chromatin. And next one is nucleolus. In the nucleus, another one dot is there, thick dot, that is called as nucleolus. After that, nucleoplasm. Yes, the inner environment of the nucleus is called as nucleoplasm. Next, your nuclear envelope. Yes, this is this part. This is nuclear envelope. In between that, we can observe nuclear pores. Okay, it's very systematic structure. Nuclear envelope is nothing but a cover, a protective cover of the nucleus. Let's see the third organelle of the cell, or a third part of the cell, that is your cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance present within a cell enclosed by the cell membrane and surrounding the nucleus. Yes, it is a very interesting. How these three are interconnected, you see here. First, plasma membrane. Plasma membrane covers the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm covers the nucleus. That's why he given these hint words here. It surrounds the nucleus and it is a jelly-like. You know the jelly chocolate? A very sticky in the nature. Just like that only it is a sticky in nature. So it is mentioned as a jelly-like substance, not a liquid. It is a substance, semi-solid, you know, semi-solid one, paste type, jelly-like paste. Okay, it contains all the cell organelles such as mitochondria, Golgi Apparatus and ribosomes, etc. Yes, absolutely. Within the cytoplasm, these all different kind of the parts are suspended. Now, you see that they are suspended within the cell. How it is possible they are suspended? They are stick within the cell only due to their jelly-like nature, jelly-like environment which is called as cytoplasm. It holds the all different kind of the organelles with their specific kind of the location, right? It responsible for the living cell and its shape. It is responsible for giving the shape to the cells. Okay. Cytoplasm was discovered by Purkinje in 1839. Specifically, we learnt different fourth name. It is a different fourth name we are going to study in this video. Previous two names and after that one, and this is the one, that is Purkinje in 1839. It mainly composed by 80% water and salt and proteins. Now, what is the composition of your cytoplasm? Composition of the cytoplasm is water. Now, percentage they are mentioned here. Water, salt and protein. Yes, they are composed. In the 80% only, three components we can see that: water, salt and proteins. Okay. Yes. In the next video, in the next slide, sorry. Yes. Simply we can see that the functions of the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm helps to metabolism of the glucose. Yes, absolutely. It helps in the metabolism of breakdown, composition, modification of the glucose. Cytoplasm involved the protein synthesis. Definitely. It produces the protein synthesis, production of the protein. Cytoplasm stores the cell nutrients. Yes, macronutrients, cell nutrients are stored by your cytoplasm. Cytoplasm helps removal of the waste material. See here, it removes the toxic, any kind of the toxic materials from your cytoplasm or a cell. Cytoplasm recycles cellular components. Yes, absolutely. It also, when it doing these all functions, the last one is proof enough that it making a recycle quantity of the materials within the cell. In this video, I covered the three major organelles of the cell. In remaining organelles are discussed in the next video or a next part. of this YouTube channel. So please do subscribe our Medical Brain YouTube channel, and thank you for the watching. Thank you.